Hi, my name is Pavan Paleti, and I'm an alum of NIT Trichy. I've been with Musigma for close to 5 years now.
Hi, I'm Shranka Mati. I've done my engineering from PESIT in the field of telecommunication. I've been working in Musigma for close to 3.5 years.
Hey, my name's Joshua. I've been with Musigma for about 2.5 years, and prior to that I did my engineering in MS Ramaya in Bangalore.
Hi, I'm Anubhuti Sood. I've been with Musigma for past 2.5 years. I graduated from NIT Raipur.
My name is Siddharth Dikshit. I graduated from Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, Mumbai in 2011 and I've been with Musigma for about 3.5 years now.
Hi, my name is Varun. I've graduated from NIT Jamshedpur. I did my civil engineering. I've been with Musigma for the last 3.5 years.
So, we felt that the term business analyst didn't cover the essence of the work we do, right? We believe our decision scientists are a combination of much more. Our work actually involves not just being a business analyst, but also has aspects of being an applied mathematician and being a programmer. It involves concepts from design thinking and behavioral sciences. It's a combination of all of these things that make a decision scientist. And we wanted to use the term trainee specifically because we wanted to convey the message that we want people to know that they're on their way to become a decision scientist, but they're not there yet. So first of all, let me explain what do we mean by fixed track, right? To start off, fixed track means that we all start off with the same designation and with the same pay, right? Following that, all the trainee decision scientists go through a rigorous training program called Musigma University, right? And Musigma University has three main aspects to it. The first aspect, where we learn, the basics of consulting, like your Minto Pyramid principle, written communication, things like that. And then we go to basics of applied mathematics and statistics, right? Like your latent class regression, linear regression, and various classification techniques like CHAID, etc. Using different tools like SAS, SPSS, R, all of these things. And finally, a mini MBA program for the quantitatively inclined. Right? After this rigorous training program called Musigma University, we get onto the floor and we start working for different clients, and then what happens is that after we touch the 18-month point, right? We are all promoted again to the same designation and with the same pay hike. The core idea behind doing all of this is that we wanted to take the focus away from of feedback away from salary hikes and on-site opportunities. After the fixed career track, if you perform well enough, you'll be promoted to a title of apprentice leader, right? Typically, ALs start off by leading a team of 4 to 5 decision scientists.
No, it wouldn't be, because Musigma is looking for smart folks who have a passion for learning. So as long as you don't have a block or a resistance towards learning things which are outside your comfort zone, you would fare well irrespective of your background. Besides, the business problems of today require a multidisciplinary perspective for better problem definition and solution with a balance of left and right brain thinking. One of our guided principles, which we call it the interdisciplinary perspective, is one of our core beliefs. We look for and develop this interdisciplinary perspective in each individual employee. Unlike in other companies, in Musigma you won't be spending a year or more shadowing a senior colleague or working as the behind the curtain contributor for a really long time. Instead, here at a very early stage of your career, you would get to interact with a client counterpart, say within a month of being assigned a project, and your interactions could vary between a few times a week or once a week depending on the project or account you've been assigned to. Every decision scientist in Musigma has an immense opportunity to interact with a number of Fortune 500 customers and deal with their real-world, game-changing business problems on a regular basis. So as long as you're looking for a place to learn and you want to be the forerunners in the decision sciences and analytics space, then Musigma is the place to be.
TDS work in teams of 4 to 5. A typical day starts with a catch-up with your team on the various tasks that have to be done and who's going to do what. The various tasks could vary from defining the business problem for your client to designing a solution or actually going out and conducting the analysis for the problem. Now, while doing these tasks, you're going to be faced with a variety of hurdles, which is going to call for a lot of teamwork and brainstorming. At the end of the day, you catch up with your on-site counterpart or the client and give them an update on maybe the design of the solution or an interesting finding or insight that you've uncovered from their data. Due to the dynamic nature of work that we do, it's important to note that no 2 days are actually the same. Musigma as a company works on a problem-to-problem basis and not a project-to-project basis, where we help clients solve specific problems as they arise, as well as implement what we call as the new art of problem solving. New hires need to be prepared to work hard, learn a lot, and adapt to a very open and direct environment. Musigma has a cool and geeky environment which has a college vibe to it.
We don't believe in the concept of a bench. We are a fast-growing company and there's always shortage of people for our client work. We don't believe in probation period either because we think that most of the successful companies don't have the time or luxury for a bench or probation period.
Higher education is something we encourage because it is in line with our philosophy of continuous learning. And I'm happy to say that Musigmans go on to study at some of the best universities in the world. And they pursue a wide variety of courses. A large number of people pursue advanced degrees in analytics at places like Berkeley, Northwestern University, UT Austin, and so on. Quite a large number of students also pursue their MBA at Kellogg, INSEAD, University of Chicago, Booth, and so on. Musigma's belief system primarily consists of 3 values. The first one is learning over knowing, the second one is extreme experimentation, and the third one is interdisciplinary perspective. So let me tell you a little bit about that. Learning over knowing is all about approaching every problem with the enthusiasm of an amateur and not having preconceived notions of any problem. And in a world that is changing extremely fast, learning over knowing is very, very important because what was relevant yesterday may not be relevant today. And so 15 years and 20 years of experience holds little value in comparison to being able to glean insights from data. Extreme experimentation is all about using a test and learn approach to solving business problems. Musigma is confronting a wide variety of very novel business problems. Things like how do you ascertain the dollar value of a Facebook like? Problems like how do you monetize a running app for a sporting goods manufacturer? Questions like these are new and hence require a lot of experimentation before we can come up with a useful solution. So extreme experimentation is something that we hold very dearly as well. Interdisciplinary perspective is all about not thinking in a siloed fashion. Today's business professional cannot be purely a financial analyst or a marketer or a supply chain analyst, but needs to approach business problems through the lens of all these disciplines. And so interdisciplinary perspective is very important to Musigma as well.
Musigma offers the Decision Sciences program that equips you to solve business problems, focusing on 3 core skills of math, business, and technology. And in addition to that, it also hones your different behavioral traits like people management, client management, and project management. So it's a unique combination of training and hands-on experience, and it helps you master different skills, which helps you become a better business problem solver. So the whole Musigma Decision Sciences certification embodies around our 3 core principles, the guiding principles on which the company is built on, which is learning over knowing, extreme experimentation, and the new IP, the new interdisciplinary perspective, which we spoke about earlier. Being a category-defining company in the area of analytics and decision sciences, this certification will give you an edge over anyone who wants to be in this space.
Musigma is not a consulting firm, we are not an IT firm, we are a pure-play analytics and decision sciences company. We are about 5 times bigger than our closest competitors, all of whom started before us. We work in industries ranging from technology to pharma to banking and insurance to retail, travel and hospitality, etc. In these industries, we solve problems in verticals ranging from risk to marketing to supply chain and so on.